everyone, so today we're going to do a fall craft. I have this piece of wood. It came out of an old IKEA dresser or armoire or something that we saved the shelves out of, so um, it's actually really nice wood. It's really thick. So right now I'm just going to take some of this Minwax stain in walnut and I'm going to give it 2 coats. There's a knot right in the middle. Not that it matters because it's going to kind of pretty much be covered up. But we're just going to give this a good coat of stain, let it dry, and then give it another coat. I really like this color stain. It looks really nice on this wood. So here we have just a clip art from the internet, just a clip art pumpkin, making sure that it's even in the middle. And I'm just going to tape it down because what we're going to do is we're going to take some of those little mini nails and we're going to go around the outline of the pumpkin. And it's in the middle, so we're good. So these are little copper nails. I got them at Lowe's. I think they were like $2 for the box. And we're just going to start at the top and we're just going to give it I didn't space these in any particular way. I just eyeballed it. And we're just going to take our hammer and we're going to nail them as straight as possible all along the edges of the pumpkin. So as you can see, we're just continuing to nail these, they're really pretty copper nails, little copper finishing nails, into the outline of our pumpkin, making sure that we're keeping them straight and as evenly spaced as we can. Right there, I just took the screwdriver and straightened it out so they would be straight. And here we go. We're coming up to the end. We're going to take it off. You just pull it off and then you have to just worry about getting the little pieces of paper out of there. Now we're going to take some of our embroidery floss. We're going to this was like a light orange color, almost peachy. No, I wouldn't say peachy, but it's a light orange color. And we're just going to start at the top. We're going to outline it with the embroidery floss. It got tangled up. So you just want to, what I'm doing is just making a circle around each of the nail heads so it stays straight and it stays on. But as you can see, it takes a little dexterity to do that. But we do get it all the way around the top to the top of the pumpkin. And then we're going to go back down and we're going to outline each of the ribs of the pumpkin, which you'll see in a minute. Oh, I do the stem too. I did the stem in orange. I don't know whether I should have done that or just done it in the green, but I did it in orange. We're going to tie a knot and finish off the outline, the outside outline. So there's our pumpkin. We have it totally outlined, and I'm going to start here at the bottom, and again we're just going to tie a knot on one of the nail heads and we're just going to go back and forth and make a pattern. It doesn't have to be any particular pattern. It's whatever you like. If you want more, if you want to fill it in more, if you want to leave it more empty, you can do whatever you like. You just got to keep your string from getting knots in it like that. But anyway, you do whatever you like. You can make it as closed or as open as you want. And all you have to do is just make a pattern. And then when you get to where you like, where it's filled in, you can just tie it off on one of the nails and you can start on the other side or the next one over, wherever you want to go. This is pretty much whatever you want to do is good. I got tangled up there, so I had to start over. But anyway, it's a really easy project. It's however you'd like to do it, and you just have to make sure that you can tie a knot. That's it. So I was finally able to get that knot tied on the other side, and now I'm just going to do the same thing on the right hand side of the pumpkin. We're going to start at the bottom and tie a knot around one of the nails and then just start weaving back and forth. And you want to keep it pulled tight, but not too tight, because you want to make sure that it doesn't slip off the nail heads. But here we are. We're just going to tie a knot and oh, I didn't tie a knot. I just wove it around the top and we're coming back down to the bottom. And there's our pumpkin filled in. I like the spacing of the orange. It lets the wood show through. But again, if you wanted it more filled in, you could fill it in more. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of frame here, but what I'm doing is I'm using some green to make the stem. So we're just the same process. You just tie a knot and you go back and forth until you have it the way you like it. And here we are, just finishing the green off at the top. Just going to finish it off, tie it up. Now, I thought it needed a little something more. So I had this 3-pack of words, harvest, thankful, and I forget the other one, that I'm going to put on the bottom. But first I wanted to put some burlap so it stood out a little better. So I have this really pretty burlap ribbon from Joann's that I got on sale. And I'm going to glue it to the bottom. And I'm going to take another piece and I'm going to glue it to the top just to make it look more uniform. So here's the ribbon at the top. Now I'm not going to put a word at the top. I'm just going to use the ribbon at the top and I'm going to put the word at the bottom. If I had thought about this earlier, I would have spaced the pumpkin a little differently, but it worked out just fine. So I took the word harvest and I took it outside and I gave it a spray paint. Okay, so I'm putting a hanger on the back because this is wood and I want to make sure. So I took a piece of the nautical rope and I stapled it on. Now I have the word harvest that I spray painted with hammered copper. And I'm just making sure that it's even on both sides. And I'm just going to take some hot glue and I'm going to glue it right to the ribbon, the burlap ribbon. And this one's done. I hope you guys like it. I hope you can see it. It's kind of hard to see everything. But if you like it, please give it a like and a thumbs up. Thanks. Bye.